Nigeria, ably presented by a very good friend, the governor of Lagos State, Sanwo. Your Excellency, former governor, former minister, today, by the special grace of God, the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Gospel, Abuja, the uncommon performer. Your Excellency, the governor of the state, the chief host, Your Excellency, Similayo Fubara and their wife, Your Excellency, the Deputy Senate President, who just came in now, Senator Barao, Your Excellency, the Governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodimma, Your Excellency, the Governor of Oyo State, Sheyi Makinde, Your Excellency, Maria Boda, the Governor of Plateau State. I've told you to initial your name, so let me not make mistake about my tongue. Your Excellency, the Governor of Adamawa State, Fintre. Of course, my national chairman, who took over from Ayu, Bamagun, and members of the National Working Committee, the single senators who are here, my colleagues, pensioners, former governors. When the MC came here, he said, former governors of this, no. Ekiti State have produced so many former governors. It's important to note those former governors that are here. Senator Jang of Plateau State is here. Dr. Mimiko of Ondo State is here. Ayodele Bomboy Fayoshe of Ekiti State is here. Dr. Kaire Fayemi, who was the former chairman of the Governors Forum, is here. Dr. Ibazu of Abia State, one of the G5 members. Governor Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi of Enugu State, former governor of Enugu State. Sorry, the governor of Ebonyi State is here. Wonderful. Please. Former governor of Edo State, Oshomole, is there. From Adams Oshomole. Former governor of Kano State, Gandoje, is there. Former governor of Gombe, Bakwambo, is there. Former governor of Benue State, one of the G5, Samuel Otam. Former governor of Delta State, James Odanaife Ibori with his wife. Former governor of Ebonyi State, now Senator David Umahi. Former governor and former minister of petroleum, Tinubu receiver of Bayelsa State. Former Minister of Justice and Attorney General, Bello Adoki. Let me not forget my own leader, the former governor of Rivers State, and his dear wife, Sir Dr. Peter Otunaya, all the way. The senior chairman of my party, Chief Danobi, and all other my friends who are here, these kind of people who have taken over the whole place. So please forgive me if I don't mention your name. My Lord, the Chief Judge of Rivers State, the Right Honorable the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, the representative of the Presiding Justice of the Court of Appeal that is here, the Admin Judge of the Federal High Court that is here, all other judges that are here, President of Customer Court of Appeal. Let me recognize my wife, the boss at home, while I'm the boss outside. My wife and my dear daughter, Jasmine. My parents are here, my father is here, And my father-in-law and the wife and the family are all here. I recognize each and every one of you. Members of the National Assembly, particularly those of you from Rivers that are here. Council chairman, commissioners, state assembly members, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. There are lots to thank God for and appreciate God. From 2015 to 2023, God was in charge. Everybody who knew how we came to power in 2015 knew that it was turbulent, very turbulent, but God saw us through. I'll give 3 instances why we need to thank God. One, in your office, so many people think, as governor, everything is going on well with you. Nobody wants to find out the problems you are facing as a human being. Not problems for whether the state has money or not. We're all human beings. We have our own problems. Let me recognize especially Senator John Azuta Mbata, his wife, and the former managing director of Access Bank, Herbert Wike. So nobody wants to ask, are you well? All you wake up in the morning, you see text messages, account numbers for you to pay you money. So for you as a governor or as a public officer, everything's going on well. December 2018, that day was the day my former chief of staff was going to have Thanksgiving. And I was to attend that Thanksgiving on a Sunday. From that Sunday, I never came out, I never came down from my room. It was bad. There are words I don't want to use so that it don't look somehow. But those who attended the January 1st state banquet of 2019, we know that I never spoke that day. I just sat down there and I told my deputy governor to speak on my behalf. People didn't know what was going on. After that banquet, 12 midnight, I was taken out of the country because I thought it was over. When we got to Beirut, the doctors looked at me and I was looking at them. They were not telling me anything. They just said, look, we have to do so many tests. I was just not talking. They came by the next morning and said, look, it was bad. My kidney had gone. My liver had gone. And they were looking at me. I don't know who told Okewari that it was my wife who told Okewari. He now called. He said, look, what is going on? I said, what did you hear? He said the way my wife spoke to him. Is everything okay? I said, of course, everything is okay. And of course, the President Governor of Rivers State was also in the known. And I never knew that I've been poisoned in our campaign secretariat. My textiles all black. So the doctors did everything they could do. The next day they came back. They said, what's happening to you? That everything is turning around. I said, how? They said, look, my liver is functioning now. My kidney is functioning. I said, but you've not done so much treatment. Well, I just kept quiet. And the glory of God, After about 1 week, they said, look, I can now go. I came back to Nigeria to start the campaign properly. And then I told those who are close to me, who will not stop in anybody's house for anything, about how close you are to me. If you are coming to a local government to campaign, and for the campaign there, I'm coming back home. Because I could not identify where. So for me, everybody was a victim. Or was a suspect. I'm sorry. Everybody was a suspect. Because I don't know whom to and where it happened. So I said, look, this is the decision I've taken, not to stop in anybody's house. If you want to go Ghana, even if you are the leader of that place, thank you. From the campaign ground, come back home. Now, the next thing was this. I don't want to give a lot of instances, but these three things I just want to say. Was during when I was going through my presidential primaries. My wife called me from London. Said, look, she has been diagnosed of cancer. I said, what do you mean? The cancer. I dropped my phone. I called my G5 members who are supporting me. And I called the governor. Look, there's a problem. I don't think I will continue with this race. So I called my wife back. She said, no, continue, nothing will happen. I told her, okay. We started. On the day after that primaries, or in the night of that primaries, I went with my wife to Abuja. From nowhere, she was told that fire has gotten her room. From where? They had to call the fire service. Everything a woman should own was burnt. Up to today, we have not repaired that room. Everything was burnt. And nobody knew. I just kept quiet. That's why I say some people, you don't even ask me what I'm passing through. You only want me to give you. You don't know inside me, I'm already dying. You know? So I was just careful. And you know when they say that you're diagnosed with cancer, you know what it is? You know what it is? Those who have experience will tell you. And like it is for me, I handed everything to God. And being a very strong woman, she never showed it. But thank God, today, to the glory of God, my wife is healed and happy. You see? So, when people, like I always say, when people text me, my mother's in the hospital, my father's in the hospital, as if should I text back. Now look, my wife is also not well. But I just get quiet. That's one incident that I said, God, you have saved me in everything, but this one, you've done it all. This is for my wife's life, and how will I have done at this age? Me, I'm not able. For my children. I thank God that today my wife is alive, not just alive, very much alive. I thank God Almighty. Then, the last one, as we finished our primaries, my wife went to Lagos to bring my daughter. We landed at the Air Force base. I was waiting. I said, okay, let me go to the Air Force base. So when they land, I just enter the plane and go to Lagos. 15 minutes of takeoff. I went with Olakawogu and Marcus Ndage. 3 of us. And somebody was waiting for me in Lagos. I must sit that night. 15 minutes of takeoff. The air hostess was running. I said, what is the problem? She said, there's problem, there's problem. I said, what is the problem? I had to rush to the cockpit. The door locked. Nobody to communicate. What is going on? She now ran back and came back to us. One engine is gone. And the pilot said, look, it's safer for us to turn back because it's still far going to Lagos. So can I turn back to Port Harcourt? So three of us were looking at each other. And the last thing Alaka said that day, I have not told my wife anything. So we were just looking at ourselves. So I said, well, there's nothing anybody can do now. So, by the grace of God, before we landed, we saw so many ambulances, fire service trucks lined up. I didn't know that the pilot has communicated to them to say, look, there's a serious problem. But with the glory of God, we landed safely. So, like I said, I never even told my parents. I never even told so many people. They don't see me as a strong man, normal man. You know, part of leadership is for you not to frighten your supporters. Because if your supporters know that things are wrong, then they begin to behave anyhow. So I have to keep it to myself. Then the transition, you know, one must thank God that I succeeded, or we succeeded in having a smooth transition. None of you, most people don't know what happened and why I must continue to appreciate and thank God. Ask my colleagues how they feel that their choice or their party candidates didn't make it as their successors. How they feel. When I read on pages of newspapers, even those who have not been sworn in, just governor-elect, they started tormenting their outgoing predecessor. They have not been sworn in. They are just answering governor-elect. You can imagine that and see where I am. Nobody's tormenting me. Not that even if you are tormented, you cannot defend yourself. But that's not the point. The point is that having that calm mind, having that after these 8 years, that you will still have another problem, is something that you must thank God. But my own was very clear. They gang up from up to down. In our state here, we all agreed, I paid for every form. I paid. Nobody will say as said he paid for any form to run for governorship. Nobody will say so. Nobody will say that he paid ₦1 to buy for House of Reps form. Nobody will say he paid ₦1 to buy assembly form. Nobody will say he paid ₦1 to buy Senate form. They are all here. They are all here. They didn't say so. I paid. But in our team, we agreed that, look, we know that in this election we are going in, we are going to face federal government. That is my president's, their party. So it is better we work as a team and not to divide ourselves. They all agreed. That's why you see in the House of Assembly only one form. In the Senate, only one form. Each of the senatorial districts is one form. So nobody will say that you spend money to run for primaries. No. We said, look, we do so that we won't have anything called pre-election cases and the rest. And everybody agreed. The governorship forms, which I paid for, the elders met. Osi Jokoja SN, he was one who drafted the agreement. I didn't see you there. I saw him here. I didn't see you there. He drafted the agreement where everybody signed. Now, the moment the elders choose one person that they are going to support, all of them signed. Now, when somebody was choosing, come and say, gang up. Come and say, gang up. They all moved to Abuja, started plotting how I would be arrested when they win at the national level. I say, God, you are the one that is in charge. With now, God may have it. Left, I won. Right, I won. Center, I won. So I told them, now remain in Abuja permanently. See, all evil plots against me, all failed. All failed. So why wouldn't I thank God? Why wouldn't I appreciate God? Some of you who are close to me were worried. Say, well, what are we going to do? Even some of those whom I told how to operate, they said, this kind of risk our guy is taking. It's a very big risk. We are finished. We are finished. I said, don't worry, have faith. You will not be finished. Know how we started this from 2014, 2015. So why do you think now that God will abandon us? And God never abandoned us. So we survived on this state. We survived. Today, we have a governor who is our successor. Not an enemy to us. He is a member of our political family. So each time I go out now, I go out happily. I don't even look back. Because I know I'm protected everywhere. God's protection and man's own protection. Man's protection is not the same thing as God. Yes, God uses man to help. Just like the state president here. When I was running in 2014, 2015, he came out. He was abused. He was on television. How can he put his hand about the politics of River State? He told them, look, he has seen that the only body who can win this election now should be me. There was no abuse they did not give to him. He did not just come out. He gave me 200 million naira for that election. Don't look back. EFCC cannot touch you. Don't look back. Don't look back. As at that time, that's why I said, one good turn deserves another. If you could do that for me, now I can also support you. And thank God he succeeded. Let me thank Autumn, our youth leader, chairman of the vice chairman of the governors forum, Sheyi Makinde. He's the chairman, he's the governor, but under G5 is our youth leader. Let me thank Autumn Ugwani and Ibaz, Mimiko, Fayoshe, who's our younger brother, Bakwambo, Benadike. At that time, they all stood firm. When we were passing through this, they all stood firm. I don't know how to thank them. We have the G5 and we have the integrity group. G5 is part of the integrity group. People like Jack, they are all that firm, day and night. And when we lost, he came. He said, look, you've done your best. leave the rest to God. And that's how it is. So my brothers and sisters, I thank you most sincerely for leaving everything you have to come today and identify me and my family. God will bless each and every one of you. Particularly, Mr. President, well, the President was yesterday evening, and of course, he's so busy and said, okay, the governor of Lagos State should come in for him. He initially wanted to say the Senate President. I said, no, let him be on his own. So I don't know that he came on his own. Well, if he comes here to present President, they say he came to present President. So the President is here, the Senate President is here, and the Deputy Senate President is here. And look at the delegation of the House of Reps. I thank Abbas. He fell ill last night, and for up to this morning he was in the hospital. If not, he would have been the House of Reps Speaker. I thank all of you who came. I didn't do me. I don't know whether it's Syria. Is that? I had troublesome Senator. You know, I most sincerely thank you. Thank all my friends, Eric, Anobi, Adoke, and my in-law, Felix, and the wife, who have always been with us. Maybe another Chief, I will say all of you. I don't know how to thank you. And I pray that you should continue to support the present governor. I have that confidence, I can tell you. I have that confidence. Watch what will happen in the next 3 years. Watch what will happen. You will know that God has given us another good governor. I can tell you that, another good governor. So, my Lord Bishops, let me thank all of you for all of you coming for this service. You can imagine where all the bishops of all the dioceses came, and even the Archbishop, who is now the Dean of the Church of Nigeria. Madam Archbishop, congratulations. Yes, I said I've greeted Jang. As I said, Jang is here. I mentioned Jang, former governor of Plateau. I did. I said he was here with us from morning till night. So thank you very much. Because somebody would remember me. Thank you very much. So, Madam Bishop, congratulations. And God will give you strength to pilot the new office which you are occupying. And the former chairman of the Rivers State Traditional Rulers, Emmanuel of Opopo, I want to sincerely thank you for the way you carried your colleagues along, and also congratulate the new chairman and Chief Sergeant, Sergeant, I would say, Olu the what? The 5th, I don't know. Olu the 4th. He will put everything that is there, he will put it. So, Olu the 4th, I also urge you to carry your colleagues along so they can work together with the governor of Rivers State. The entire people of Metricon, I thank you so much. You know, nobody gave our community any chance. They can even produce a commissioner one day. Nobody. Small community. Even to struggle for councillor, it was problem. The other communities refused to give us councillor. But look at it today. Not just a governor. Look at the governor that attracted everybody. So don't worry yourself. You never can tell what tomorrow will be. So take our own, that God can do anything in your life. As far as you are serious and you are focused and you know what you want. So I thank my entire community for the massive support they have given to us while in office and outside the office. Thank you, and God bless you.